Okay, welcome everybody. I'm Jamie Barnhart, the Executive Director of the Washington Metropolitan Chapter of CAI. And today with us, we have Paul Batista of Brothers Paving and Concrete Corporation. Brothers has been a member of our chapter since 1998, 22 years of membership, and has been a benefactor for several years and a large exhibitor at our Conference and Expo trade show. So Paul, welcome. Tell us a little bit about yourself.
Sure. Thank you, Jamie. We value the relationship with CAI. As you said, we've been with you for a long time, and I think that's a huge testament to what CAI has been able to do. You guys offer actually real value to the community that we're in, not only for the boards, but for the vendors. And anyway, we really appreciate it. So yeah, I'm the CEO of Brothers, founder of Brothers Paving and Concrete. We are primarily in the Northern Virginia, DC area, asphalt and concrete services. And we have a great company. I've got some of the best employees in the industry. And, we call ourselves a faith-based organization. We really feel like we've been blessed with, tremendous opportunity through these challenges here. We're able to work. We're considered an essential business. And, we always try to find the opportunity through the challenge. And so this is great. I think what you're doing here is a fantastic opportunity for all of us to get to know even better, the partners that we have in this space that we're in. So thank you for doing this.
Excellent. Well, we're glad to get to know you guys a little bit better on a personal level. So, we all learn when we're building businesses to have a 20-second elevator speech ready. So I'd love to hear yours.
So yeah, Brothers was started in 1985. We've really kind of morphed into fairly large company. We've got over 200 employees. Right now, 7 million paved crews. 6 or 7 concrete crews, and we specialize in the maintenance market, homeowners associations, the shopping centers, the commercial real estate. I think what are the differentiators? One, I think we understand their world as much as we understand ours. We have pictures of some of our guys carrying people in and out of giant food, on their backs trying to get across some tack. And, we understand the HOA world. We understand how important it is to meet with a board and for a board to understand, kind of the details of what it is we're going to do. We understand how hard it is to get vehicles moved. That's something that we've really prided ourselves in. And from the beginning, we've said, we want to be as professional as an accounting firm or a legal firm is. When you come into our office, when you read our proposals, when you meet with our people out in the field, we want collared shirts, and we want our logos, and we want all of our guys in uniforms, and we want to be there when we say we're going to be there. And when there's a problem, there are going to be problems. How do we handle the problem? How quickly can we get it resolved? How do we right what's been wronged? And those are things that we track. We have we run our business now like a Fortune 100 company. We've got balanced scorecard. We've got KPIs. We've got training. We have a Brothers University for our employees. We have an executive team. We meet every week. And so, there's a lot of accountability through the entire organization. We have core values, and we stress it. And not only at the top, but we also want everybody through the entire organization to understand how important it is, how important people are, how important it is to be a partner, how important it is to do it right, and to do it on time. And that's kind of who we are right now. And it's a great place to be. It's hard to move a lot of people. It's hard to get them aligned. Once you get them aligned, everybody's kind of rowing in a boat the same way. And then you get synergies. 1 + 1 = 2. 3, 4, 5. You know, when you really get yourself synergized, it's amazing what you're capable of. You know, the net result, but then the feel good. Hey, I'm really part of something pretty special here,
Right.
and I feel like we've been able to build that.
It sounds like an amazing culture that you've built there. Um, so of all of that, so tell me something that you are most proud of at Brothers. If you had to pick one thing in all of the history since 1985, right? What are you most proud of there at Brothers?
Wow, most proud of. Okay, so we have a very high retention rate. We've got guys that have been here 30 plus years.
That's
You
amazing.
know,
Hmm.
that's and so at 30 years you get a trip, and the hard part is getting these guys to take the time off to go on it.
I understand that problem. Yeah.
Um,
Well, that's
yeah, I
amazing.
don't think that.
Where are some great places that your employees at 30 years have taken trips to?
So here's the deal. We've only got a couple guys that crested 30,
Hmm.
uh, and they were cruises to wherever they wanted to go, and they haven't taken the trips yet. So,
Well,
uh,
I think maybe a cruise. Maybe we should get a new trip planned. I don't know if
get
you
something
boats
figured
are going
out
to come
there,
back
right?
very soon here, but that's awesome. That's an amazing thing that you do for your employees. Um, so tell me some fun fact about Brothers that we may not know. Something fun and maybe your the biggest fun secret there at Brothers.
So we have a lot of guys that hunt, and a lot of people that like to cook. So we have
The
on
combination
Fridays,
to have.
yeah, we on Fridays we cook. And it's interesting to see when a couple guys will bring in some steaks or
Hmm.
see John. I think he had killed some wild boar down in Texas, and he's one person's grilling, and then somebody else is like, "Whoa, wait a minute, what are you doing? You know, don't put salt on that." Then you need, you know, and it's interesting to watch these guys and their passion for cooking. But one of the cool things that we do is we cook out on Fridays, or somebody will bring in a homemade dish on Friday, and it really turns into something pretty special, you know, because it's kind of a big deal. Whether it's beans and rice, lentil soup, it could be chicken noodle soup. Somebody will bring in, gosh, somebody had brought in some cookies that were just incredible.
Mm-hmm. Now
Um,
I know on Fridays if I'm hungry, I'm going to come by and see you.
so you're welcome to come by
Check it out now.
when we're this work from home. I think that's the hardest thing for us right now is I was getting ready to go. I'm doing a executive program at Harvard, and my final year was the month of March, and so month of April. I'm sorry, but we started gearing up for this COVID situation
Hmm.
in March, and we're 100% digital, 98%. We got maybe a couple folders that we still are working on the last phase. The goal is July 15th to be 100% digital. And I'll tell you what, it's hard. You know, the first couple weeks, it's kind of neat. You know, we found that our productivity has gone up, um, but the camaraderie, you're missing everybody. You
It's
know,
hard. It really is hard.
it is. Dana was in the office a couple days ago, and I just gave her a hug because it's like I haven't seen her forever. You
Hmm.
know, and the other offices are empty and the lights are off, and yeah,
Yeah,
it's
it's
been
really shown us how important it is for all of us to be together. Um,
right.
and we at the chapter, the staff, we're missing each other. We're missing our committees. Seeing everybody on the Hollywood Squares on a Zoom meeting isn't quite the same. It's better than nothing, but not quite the same. And we miss our really vibrant chapter office that members would come and go all the time. And so we're missing all of you guys, just as much, just as
Yeah,
much.
I
So
like the Hollywood Squares. I'm gonna snag
right,
that one.
it
That's
feels like
good.
Hollywood Squares are a little bit of Brady Bunch going on there too, maybe.
Yeah, yeah.
So tell me, I know that Brothers is really involved in the community, in giving back. So tell me a little bit about what you guys do to give back.
So we've started a couple things. I think one of the biggest things is we've reached out to colleges. About a year and a half ago, 2 years ago, we met with Congressman Whitman, and we were trying to do help initiate a vocational program because there's a labor shortage. Trying to find kids that are coming out of high school that want to pour concrete or want to work on a paving crew is hard. So we approached them and said, hey, we'll work with the local high schools, and we'd love to have these kids come in and do internships with us. And how can we get that kind of happening? And so then we began to work with a couple of the community colleges about how we do that. And we're still kind of in the talking phase, trying to work this out. We have had some really good meetings with Nova, where we're putting together a scholarship program. And this is really for the kids that have nothing. A kid that shows up that doesn't even have the money to fill out the application, right? That's where we really want to help out, because somebody with that initiative really is trying to change their life, right? And so they do the application, they submit it, and then if they get into their vocational programs, then we'll sponsor them, and then we'll give them opportunities to come and work real time with us. And that is, I really hope that we can get something finalized, on that end. The other piece of it is, we do Toys for Tots. We've worked with some of the food banks, but the real push here for us now is education. Really trying to help.
It starts, right? It's where change all starts is education.
Yeah.
Well, that's awesome. So I mentioned at the very beginning that you guys have been members for 22 years and are involved in our chapter partner program as a benefactor again this year. So thank you for that support. And all of our conference and expo attendees, are always happy to come by and get a nitro brew coffee from you right there at the center of the trade show floor. And so you're a big supporter there at CNE. So thank you for that as well. So can you tell us a little bit about why Brothers has stayed a member for so long and has chosen to really use CAI as an investment?
We actually think you, on the marketing side and the branding side, you are absolute best partner. The level of professionalism that we see with you, you're consistent, you're respected in the space that we're in. We started doing the expos. It was late 80s, and we started with the coffee, and everybody would come to us and go, man, we want to give you an award for being the best booth, but you're not in the coffee business. What you're doing has nothing to do with asphalt and concrete. And so we stayed with that. At one point we had to pull away because of the agreements that the hall had with whoever the vendors were there. Yeah. And we got a lot of complaints actually, that people were like, what happened? Why aren't you doing the coffee? So we ended up sticking with the coffee. But the expo truly is our high point for the year. We have all of our project managers there. It's a fantastic opportunity to get face-to-face with people that you've talked to on the phone all year long. We almost call it family reunions, because we'll get in there and you're seeing people and you're hugging them, and Debbie Carter, good to see you. Just love her, and a lot of people like that, and it's just a great organization to partner with. You guys actually approached us about being a benefactor. Wow, it was back in the days of Heather. And we thought, what, this really is the best organization that we're working with. Let's support them as much as we can. And it's been a good fit.
Great. Well, we love working with you. So now I'm gonna ask you. Obviously, I know you love Expo, but I'm gonna put you on the spot, and have you tell me what your favorite CA IDC program or event. What's your favorite chapter thing that we do?
Wow. So, what, we've been involved in different committees over the years, and we're trying to get more involved. The golf event is usually a pretty good event. You get some really good turnout there. The spring, what is it, the season opener that you guys normally do coming out of the winter.
Yeah,
That's
Jumpstart January.
yeah. That, you know what? And you get a lot. Here's what's interesting. If we miss that event or somebody that was supposed to go couldn't go, we're getting flooded with phone calls. Hey, we didn't see you guys there. What happened?
Mm-hmm.
And it's interesting how much the property management side enjoys that event, you know? Um, so
Restart, good start to the year. It's motivational. We get, we all kind of get on the same page and
yeah,
really get a reset, at the beginning of the
right.
year. And we like that event
And
too.
you know what? The other thing, Jamie, is we read the magazine. You know, sometimes these magazines go out and you never know if anybody's reading them. We started doing full page ads and we started getting tons of phone calls. Hey, I
Great.
saw your ad, you know, or anyway, it's just, again, I want to applaud you because we belong to a lot of different organizations, you know, and the magazines come in and they kind of sit, not everybody reads them. But when your monthly comes in, I know you're going digital,
Mm-hmm.
but guys would come in my office and they're like, hey, where's the latest magazine? I'm like, it's either on my desk or it's in the kitchen. People are looking to get a hold of the magazine to read it. And that says just a tremendous amount for your organization
Yeah,
that,
I
you
enjoy it.
really are printing something of value.
Well,
So,
great. We love Quorum, and we're all digital right now. Um, we'll see what the future holds, but right now it is digital, but which is really great because you can share that link now with anybody. Um,
right. That's what
you
we
know,
do. It
you
comes
can,
in, Laura. She's our support staff for our project
yep,
managers, and she fires that off to everybody. Yep.
yep, and your ad is clickable, so now the readers can click your ad and takes you right to your website. So added bonus in the digital edition. So Paul, it was great to spend some time chatting with you and learning a little bit more about Brothers as a company and you. And so thank you again for all of your support over the years and your continued support now and as we move into the whatever the new normal is going to look like um, in 21. Thanks so much.
Great. Well, I appreciate the opportunity. All right. See ya.
See ya.